Good morning, Robert Scribbler here at Enterprise Street on Nags Head for the OBX wave report. And it is, let's see, it's 10:13 a.m. on a sunny Friday morning, Fridays for Future morning we've got wildfire smoke, haze high up above, but can't really smell the smoke today. Air quality a little bit better, so things clearing up here a little bit, although you can really still see the haze if you look off into the distance here. I'm going to turn the camera south, and that really and there's clearly a cat waving to us and it really does nail home the importance of the Fridays for Future movement and all our environmental activists who are out there fighting as hard as they can to save our coastlines and our air from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning. And this has really hit home over the past week as air quality in the U.S. Northeast has plummeted to the worst in the world, due primarily to massive wildfires burning up in Canada in areas where wildfires typically do not happen at such intensity, and very rapidly it seems that Canada's own wildfire acreage will hit 10 million acres in the early summer, and who knows how intense the fire season will be as we get into summer. Let's hope they get more rain up there and the prevailing weather conditions and climate conditions that have facilitated those wildfires tamp down, because otherwise air quality for the United States and Canada this summer is not looking very good. Climate change driven by fossil fuel burning amplifies wildfires by increasing heat, particularly in the boreal forest regions, and those forests are not very resilient to heat and fire. And also we have this new kind of fire where the permafrost itself, the large piles of peat start to burn, and those massive piles of peat in the ground there just can burn and burn for a very long time. So it's very harmful to the earth system once those permafrost fires start to get ignited, and very harmful for air quality. So we really do need to listen to our Fridays for Future climate activists and stop the fossil fuel burning by transitioning to clean energy. So an early Fridays for Future statement for the OBX wave report, and I'm just going to ask you guys to please do everything you can to support the Fridays for Future movement and your climate activists, and to also help support the drive to rapidly transition to clean energy. We can all pitch in at the individual, at the community, at the city, at the state, and at the federal level. We just need to do it all, and at the global level as well. Now, as we watch us surfer, catch a nice little wave here at Enterprise. Okay, so let's get into the wave report today here on Nags Head in the Outer Banks of North Carolina for our international viewers. That is on the east coast of the United States. And right now at Enterprise, we've got waves in the range of about 1 to 1.5 feet, with some rather glassy waves, a little bit of doubling up, a little bit of chop, but still some very nice waves here at Enterprise Street Beach Access, in the range of about 1 to 1.5, maybe some close to 2 footers here, but not really very large waves here. And similar conditions all up and down the Outer Banks. Let me look at my scribble notes. So right now, Nags Head officially at 1 foot plus. Primary swell coming in out of the southeast at 1.4 feet. That is a 7-second swell. Winds out of the northwest at 5 miles per hour. Air temperature in the upper 60s right now. Ocean water temperature also in the upper 60s. And weather conditions today: sunny, hazy, highs in the lower 70s. Northwest winds 5 miles per hour, shifting to light northeasterly winds by afternoon. And heading on down south, just going to give some brief observations. Rodanthe also has 1 foot waves with a primary swell coming in out of the southeast at 1.7 feet. That is a 7-second swell with some 5 mile per hour north winds. Air temperatures in the upper 60s, ocean water temperatures also in the upper 60s. And down at Buxton, conditions very similar with 1 to 2 foot waves, primary swell also coming in out of the southeast, nearly 2 foot at a 1.8 foot swell at 7 seconds. Ocean water temperatures near 70 degrees and air temperatures near 70. Weather conditions across the Outer Banks pretty much the same. Highs in the lower 70s, light winds throughout the day, sunny and hazy with those wildfires. So thank you for joining me for this Fridays for Future session of the OBX wave report. I'm going to get into the water, hopefully get you guys some observation, and please do everything you can to help support the Fridays for Future movement on this Friday.